Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Robin and I'm doing a low buy year. I'm going to explain what a low buy year looks like for me. I'm going to tell you all about my rules and exceptions, and I'm going to explain why I'm putting all of this on YouTube. If you like seeing these kinds of videos, please hit like, and if you'd like to see the rest of my journey, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. What does a low buy year look like for me? Well, there are several categories of things that I purchase that I will be limiting this year. I will only be buying 3 items each month, with a few exceptions that I'll explain. So the first category that I will be limiting this year in my low buy is beauty. So makeup, nail polish, nail art, that sort of thing. However, any disposable type of items like Q-tips, cotton balls, tissue, that sort of thing, if I need them for beauty related purposes, they are not going to count towards my 3 item limit. The next category is skincare, so cleansers, moisturizers, serums, that sort of thing. However, sunscreen is excluded from the low buy. I need to take more care of my skin. I need to wear more sunscreen. I need to get better about applying sunscreen because most of my life I've kind of neglected that part. In fact, growing up, I wanted to be tan. I tanned easily even though I'm fair skin. And I've got way too much sun already, and I need to, be better about using sunscreen every day. I'll also be limiting shower supplies, so shampoo, conditioner, body wash, and hair products, hairspray, mousse, all of that stuff. However, I will still allow myself to go to the hairstylist if I want. If I want to get my hair cut or colored or whatever I want to do, I'm going to let myself do that, because through most of my life until recently, that's not been something that I've done a lot of, and I enjoy it, and it makes me feel nice sometimes, and it's an afternoon to myself, so I'm not going to limit that. Fragrances, so for fragrances like perfumes, body sprays, those are going on my low buy. However, currently I have a subscription to Scentbird that I just subscribed to last month, and I'm going to continue to do that. It's a company that sends you small sizes of different perfumes. Get 1, 2, 3, I think a month. Don't quote me on that, but I'm going to continue my Scentbird subscription for now. So the next category is kind of a big one, and it does have a little bit more exceptions to it. So clothing, shirts, pants, dresses, leggings. I'm limited to those, so they can go within my 3 items from all the categories if I want to purchase one of those items. However, I am trying to build a capsule wardrobe. So I would like to have a closet of clothes that I can easily pick from, for winter or summer, whatever the season, without having to put too much thought into it. Items that I know that I'm going to like, I could wear them every day if, I wanted to. They're easy to match with each other. And, there aren't tons of them. So I'm trying to minimize my wardrobe, but make it more into a capsule wardrobe. So if I need a staple piece that I don't already have, I'm going to allow myself to purchase whatever the item is. If it's something I think is going to be in my closet for a very long time and I'm going to enjoy it. However, if I purchase it and it goes over my 3 item limit per month, I will have to declutter at least 2 items. So donate, sell, give away, whatever, at least 2 items to get a new piece of clothing. I'm not counting underwear or bras or socks, and I'm also not counting shoes. I don't have a ton of shoes, and I don't have a lot of high quality shoes, and I need to be better on my feet. I need shoes that I'm going to enjoy wearing that are going to feel nice on my feet. So as of now, I'm not limiting shoes because I don't think that I'm going to buy that many shoes anyway. And if I do, I think they're going to improve my life. Another category that isn't beauty related, isn't, hair, makeup, clothes, is physical books. I have a lot of books. I like to read. I like having them on my shelf. However, there aren't many books that I just sit down and read over and over again. There might be a couple, but mostly they just take up space on my shelf and look pretty and get dusty. So this year, I'm not going to be buying physical books. If I want to read a book, I will get it from the library, borrow it from a friend. I will get it on Kindle or listen to it on Audible. And I really enjoy Audible because I get to, listen to the book while I do my laundry. So, if I really want to buy a book, I'm just going to wait until next year. The last big category on my list is craft supplies. I am a crafter. I like all sorts of crafts. I just like to be creative, make things, do it myself. And I like so many different categories of crafting. And I have a lot of craft supplies for all the categories. And I'm not using them all. So during my low buy year, I'm only allowing myself to buy craft supplies if I'm going to use them for a specific project that I'm working on that's going to be done and done shortly after I buy it. So if I need something for a project, I'm going to make sure I don't have it first, and if I don't have it, I'm going to buy it. But I'm not going to go to Hobby Lobby or wherever and just purchase, what I think I might want one day, or that looks cool, that'll be useful for this. I'm not going to do that. So like I said, I have 3 items I could buy a month. So that includes replacements. So if I run out of shampoo, that counts towards one of my items. If I run out of mascara, that counts towards one of my items. But I'm not doing a staple replacements. Those count towards my 3 items. So aside from replacements, I can also buy, whatever I want. If I want to buy a lipstick, I can. If I want to buy, a shirt, I can. If I want to buy, whatever it is, this limited, I can buy up to 3 a month, including replacements. So I have to be really thoughtful about the types of purchases I'm making. And, I have to be aware of if I'm running out of something. If I'm running out of something, I have to, replace it. So I might not be able to buy something that I just want. Also, my 3 items can roll over each month. So if I only buy 2 items this month, I can buy 4 next month, that sort of thing. I'm not going to do it backwards, like if I do 4 this month, do 2 next month. I'm not doing it that way. I can do 3 per month unless I don't use them that month, and then they carry forward for the next months. Also, homewares is not going on my low buy. I have a husband, I have 2 kids, we live in a house that, we enjoy making a home. We like improving it. It needs improvements. It was built, 94, something like that, 96, I don't know. But we have a lot of projects and updates we want to do over the years that will hopefully bring value to our lives and our home. So I'm not limiting homewares this year. I'm also not limiting children's items. So, I have 2 little boys, and, they have a lot of clothes, they have a lot of toys, they have a lot of stuff, So I want to be more thoughtful about our spending with our kids. They don't need that many toys. However, I don't want to put a limit on it. I do want to donate more toys. We're pretty good about handing clothes down from the bigger one to the littler one, and about, passing those clothes to a friend. I am sentimental though, so I do keep, a good bit of their clothes, but overall, we do okay. So at this point, I'm not limiting our spending to, for things that go towards our children. We can just, budget that in our head like we always do. So why have I decided to do a low buy year? And why am I putting it on YouTube and Instagram? Well, I had a list. Now we'll never know my reasons. So the first reason that I'm doing the low buy is I want to organize my home and my life. And if I buy less things, I have less to organize. I also want to, become less of a pack rat, if you will. I have slightly hoarding tendencies. I'm a very sentimental person, and for me also, I feel like I bought something, I spent money on it, or it was given to me, and it has a value and a purpose, and I can find purposes for that at some point in the future. I don't want to waste it. However, I need to let go of a lot of things. The things don't bring me joy if they're causing me anxiety. If there's no point in keeping something just because it might have a purpose at some point. If I need something, I can go get it, aside from my low buy. But I don't need to keep all of the things that I have. And I've been getting better about letting go of things over the past few years, and I think this will help me even further to let go of things, minimize things, get things in order, and let go of things that no longer add value to my life and just cause me anxiety. I also want to use up the beauty products and items that I already have. I paid for them and I like them enough to spend my money on them, so I should use them. So why am I putting this on the internet? Why am I putting it on YouTube? Number one, I want to document my low buy year. It will help keep me accountable. I want to share my journey so that others can maybe find out if a low buy or a no buy might be something that they're interested in. I also want to join the beauty community without feeling like I have to buy every new release to participate. And I just need a creative outlet. I've been a mom for over 4 years now, and it has consumed my life, and I love it, but I need a little bit for me now. And I also want to commit to a project, this one, for a whole year, despite any obstacles that come my way. I'm just gonna commit, and we're gonna do it for a whole year. We're gonna commit to the low buy, and we're gonna commit to the YouTube, and we're gonna commit to the Instagram, and see what happens. Another important piece of this, possibly one of the bigger pieces of this, why it's going on YouTube, I need to become more comfortable with myself. I need to be confident speaking to people, although you're thinking, oh, you're just talking to a camera. Well, I know that eventually somebody's gonna watch this and they're gonna see me and they're gonna see how I'm talking and looking and how awkward I am, and I've got so much anxiety. And I've always been like that. I've been a shy kid my whole life. I'm an introvert, and you don't have to have social anxiety to be an introvert, but I also do. I have all sorts of anxiety, social anxiety, shyness, and I'm an introvert. So I want to be more comfortable with people and with the world, with putting myself out there and not being afraid all the time. And, not everybody is gonna like me or what I'm doing or what I have to say, and they're probably gonna let me know that. But whatever other people can say and think about me, I've probably thought the same or worse. I'm my own worst enemy. I'm, you know, sometimes I'm not very nice to myself, and I just want to learn how to be more comfortable in my own skin. So it's day 2 of my low buy, and so far I have nothing on the wish list. However, I do have some purchases that are coming in the mail anytime this month. So I believe January will be the easiest month because I got several things in December, and I have things coming now that I bought in December, so it's gonna be a little easier. So I'm excited to see how the rest of the year goes. Now that I've introduced my low buy year, I figured I would introduce myself just a little bit. Again, I'm Robin. I've been married for a little over 8 years. I have 2 boys, 4 and 2. I have 2 cats. I've been a fan of the beauty community for 8 or 9 years. No, 2009 and yeah, it is 8 or 9 years. So I got pretty into watching the videos, and I built myself up a nice little collection. However, after I got pregnant with my first kid, nail polish out the window. Not literally, I have tons of it, but I had a nail blog and I couldn't keep up with it anymore. I was nauseous the whole time, and painting your nails, for me at least, while you're pregnant just doesn't work. And then after you have the baby, you can't pick up a baby or change a baby with wet nails, and it takes forever for nails to dry. But I love nails. I love painting them and doing art and all that good stuff. And then my makeup, I just did it in the car before work, if I had to work. And if I didn't go anywhere, I usually didn't do my makeup. And so now I'm just getting to the point where I can do things for myself again. Like, I feel okay with doing things for me, because as much as I love my children and as much as I want to be a great mom, I need to take care of myself too and find things that I enjoy outside of them. So that's what I'm doing this year, and I'm looking forward to see how this whole low buy and YouTube year goes. If you're also going on a low buy or a no buy, let me know some of your rules and exceptions. And if you've already done a low buy year or a no buy year, just let me know how it went. And if you like this video, thumbs it up and feel free to subscribe if you want to keep watching and seeing how this goes, and hopefully I can provide you with some information that's helpful along the way. Bye.